Welcome everyone to Daily Commitment, where we do a little bit of exercise, but we exercise every day. We increase slowly. We do a couple other things. I'm wearing my Bradford landscaping shirt. I was doing landscaping last night. I got scratches. I got little cuts on my hand. By landscaping, I mean we were cutting down some trees, so it was kind of fun. But yeah, that's a little bit of exercise. So I definitely, I don't know how much. It's kind of interesting, right? Like a little bit of exercise isn't so important if you're doing big exercise at work. So that's nice. But there's a couple of these motions that you're not getting at work, like pull-ups, for example. I'm not getting much of the pull-up stuff at work. So it's good to round out, even if you're super active, it's good to round out your motion with extra stuff. The stuff that muscles you're not already working. So we're gonna do a couple things. I'm actually gonna start with the pull-ups. I just feel like I'm in the mood to start the pull-ups. And we're going to be doing the partial pull-ups again today. Partial pull-ups. This is where we go. Man, this little guy always whacks me. Get out of the way, little guy. All right. I mean, we're not breaking all of his branches off. Just this one stick that pokes me. He's out of here. We'll leave the little guy here. Anyway, guys, what we're doing here is we're doing these partial pull-ups. And it's going to be fun. And it's the same thing we're doing with the push-ups. We're staying flexed throughout the whole motion because we're not going all the way up where you can rest. We're also just working the start of the pull-up. So we're just working these muscles, and we're keeping these muscles under tension the whole time. So it's sort of a focus type thing. So let's get a few of these done, see how we feel. All right, here we go, we're coming up, but not all the way up. Now, one of the things that's been happening is we've had some pain in our left elbow. We still have a little bit of pain there, so we're gonna be extra careful not to hurt ourselves doing too much on these. With the partials, you are focusing, so with the focus, you can actually hurt yourself a little more. I'm actually just doing a stretch here. I am letting the muscles come out of tension, but I really want to be stretched. I really want to feel a good stretch here. And I want to just go up a little more, and I just want to hold for a little bit here. And come down slow, come down slow, come down slow. Definitely can feel that left elbow still, but I think it's better. I think it's better. But I really want to be careful with that. But I want to make progress too. So it's a balance, So anyway, we're going to keep at these pull-ups. We're going to keep that load on it. And if we don't get this left elbow feeling totally good, we're going to start doing less for a little while. But it does feel a little better than 3 or 4 days ago. I think I did 8 pull-ups and pushed through the pain. Like, oh, I got to get to 8. I got to get my high number with 8. Like, dude, maybe that was a little bit of a push, but it's okay. Feels pretty good today. I think, and it could be not just the pull-ups doing it, could be the push-ups a little bit too, but I think it's mostly the pull-ups because it hurts more when I do the pull-ups. But anyway, with the push-ups, again, we're going to be doing the partial range of motion, and we've been doing the pull-ups multiple times per day. I'm sorry, the pull-ups, the push-ups. Boy, it's a really smooth video, isn't it? Anyway, guys, just keep at it. You can say the wrong things, but get out there and do your push-ups, pull-ups. You're gonna do great. With the push-ups, it's the same thing. We're gonna do this partial range of motion. Just this partial range of motion. This is a burnout or a bunny. You can really feel that you're focusing on the first part of the exercise. You're keeping it under tension. The longer you keep it under tension, the more growth you're gonna get. Anyway, I feel like I can do a few more of these guys. Let's do a few more. Really want to keep the shoulders square. There we go. I don't know. That wasn't a great set of push-ups, but whatever. You're getting out there and you're doing it every day. What I'm doing with the push-ups is on my walks, which I do my daily walks. I try to get like 4 miles in, sometimes more, sometimes less, but often more. I do my walks and I'll stop along the walk and I'll do a set of push-ups, do a set of push-ups, do a set of push-ups. So when I started Daily Commitment, everything that I did exercise-wise was on film. Just recently, within the last couple weeks, I've started doing push-ups not on film because I really want to get past that barrier. Yeah, my record is 26, 2 sets of 13. That's not very many push-ups. So I've been stuck on the push-ups for a while. Anyway, let's get to the squats. The squats we've been doing great on. We've gone through a couple different iterations, but right now we're doing slow squats, which are much harder and you get much more strength and gain out of it. You're keeping more time under tension. And second, we're doing weighted squats. We were doing weighted squats for a while. We stopped because, well, we weren't able to do them every day, and I wanted to be doing it every day. So we are back to every day, and we're doing weighted, and we're doing slow. So hopefully we can keep that up without any kind of injury. It's nice sometimes just to sit in a squat position for a while. Really make sure you're stretched out and you feel good here. Let's go ahead and start in the all the way down position here. I've got this guy. Let me lift him. Ugh, there's a little bit of weight to this now. It's still maybe 45 pounds. It's not that bad, but you know, we don't want to add the weight quickly. So I'm actually going to come all the way down and make sure I'm totally comfortable in this squat and I feel good. I'm actually going to take this weight, and obviously you couldn't do this with any significant weight, but this isn't very significant. So maybe that's not smart what I just did. But I kind of wanted to sit here a little bit with the weight and talk to you guys. Really feel it in my shoulder. Feel like I've got a good balance, you know? And then I want to come up real slow. So I'm going to keep that head tucked. Keep that head tucked. You do not want to be doing this when you're coming up with that weight. So keep the head tucked, and we're going to come up slow. Slow, 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 just like that. I'm going to back up a little bit. Let's get a little bit of an angle too so we can see the angle here. Let's come down again. We're going to come down slow. That slowness is going to get you a lot more strength than just busting through there. And I am coming all the way down and getting a full stretch here. Sometimes you'll see me come up and I'll stop at a certain point and I'll maybe work it like this. That's your cowboy squats. That's a great idea, but also it's nice to get your full range of motion too. So the advantage of the full range of motion is you're working the entire muscle. The advantage of the partial range of motion is you're working the key part, the hard part. It's going to get you more growth if you do a lot of these partial reps. Same thing we're doing the pull-ups, same thing we're doing the push-ups. It's kind of our new thing. See me even here, even this is a partial rep there. And right here, that's the hard part right there. When I was coming, right, watch me come down here. Right here is fine, right here, right about here, it's really tough. So if you pause during those tough parts, if you can, if your weight's not crazy, and you're not using any momentum, and remember, you probably want to do your slow, mostly you want to do your slow on your come down. That's going to be easier than going super slow on your come up, because it just takes more energy to build it up. So if I was to do it kind of in between rather than totally killer, come down slow like this, but in your come up, go ahead and do a normal rep. Coming up like that. Anyway guys, let's get ourselves one of these guys. It's probably better than whatever I did to start there, where I pulled it up over my head while I was squatting. That's good for you right there. A little bit extra energy and reps and stuff. A little extra exercise. A little overhead press there. Anyway guys, keep at it. What do they say? A little bit every day adds up to a lot. And we'll see you guys next time right here. Daily Commitment.